Okay, here we go. I can show them how to do it when I'm in the zone. Before we start, let me puff that indigo. If I thrust, guaranteed you gon' feel it though. My intro for this real shit. When I walked the bridge and we built it. Two hoes got the boy on kill clip. My team good and we rollin'. It ain't really hard to see that I'm fresher. I'm a F5 with Brock Lesnar. We ain't got time to listen. Yo, lecture. Let him put the title up and I get your bitch. Asking the X, we ain't never made up. When the times got rough, we ain't never gave up. Boy, you next to the one like Morpheus. So the NLO can't fuck with us. That's real talk in this purple rain. Know some real dudes that'll bring the pain. Stay fresh, rock shades like Johnny K. So they got a bad bitch, don't sew on your blade. He ain't put in work, we can ask your girl. Mad cause she said I'm the best in the world. When it comes to the game, they honor me. I destroy your league, Sean Connery. That's a mirror picture what I'm clone like. Team on like a hard light. Love bad girls that's all night. With a gang of weed and we all right. Found my inner Himoli. We don't run from victory. Keep pouring off that smearing off. I've been a boss like Tommy C. We work hard.
It's that time of the week once again. It's you, me, and the trees. Actually, it's not you, me, and the trees. It is you and me, but there's one other person here. The one, the only Toxic Piplup joins us once again. What's up, Toxic?
Hello.
We're turning this into a thing, huh? This is you and me. Yeah, it's good stuff.
Yeah.
I like it. You know, honestly, I really enjoyed the first episode last week. We had a lot of fun talking all the wrestling again. And you know what? The best part about it is it's natural for me. I'm like actually into wrestling again. And it's been a long time. You know, because I started, the 10 years, by the way, this year, 10 years on YouTube. I started with wrestling. So every so often you come back naturally because you can either catch views or because you're interested in an event or nostalgia, whatever the case may be. You could always come back, but you don't always have to really give a shit. That's what's different. And that's what's really fun about this because wrestling is fucking insane right now, Toxic. It's nuts.
It's super hot.
It's the way that the lines are being blurred and some of the shots that are being taken and now tell-all interviews and then really fucking painfully cringe responses. I mean, we got a lot. We got a lot to talk about this week, man, because we also have WrestleMania 40. We've had bloodshed. We've had craziness. We've had we've traps that were laid that were not traps at all. It's been insane. Wrestling has been fun, and we're going to break down a lot of it for you. Of course, I'm sorry. I am DEADONDAVE, and joining me, as now always, Toxic Piplup. How you doing?
I'm doing really good. I'm like legitimately jumping out of my skin this week. Like I cannot wait for this weekend, and it's only 2 days away.
It's 2 days away, and if you looked at the calendar, did you look at the calendar? There's like this great graphic that shows all the shows that WWE is putting on this weekend between NXT, 2 days of Mania, pre-shows, all of this. It's insane.
I haven't seen the graphic, but I've been trying to keep up with it in my head, and I'm like, oh shit, this is happening right now. I forgot about like the Cody Rhodes interview yesterday. I was like, oh my god, I forgot about this. Yeah. And then tomorrow's the Pat McAfee thing too. I gotta watch.
Yeah,
it's just a lot.
McAfee's gonna have that. That's gonna be crazy because they're using these shows to further some storylines. You know, they're throwing some cool stuff in there. We had Rock and Roman Reigns on what, Fallon? Was it Fallon?
Yeah.
I can't watch.
I tried. Okay, so I don't have cable or anything, right? I can't wait for the Netflix deal to go through, but I don't have cable. So I did a free trial for Fubo, which if I don't cancel it Wednesday night, it'll be $144 coming out of my bank account.
You better cancel that.
Yeah, I will.
Fubar.
But
Don't get Fubar. Was it Fubo?
I was struggling.
4S by
Fubo.
Oh, Fubu?
Fubo.
Oh, okay, my bad. Fubu.
Yeah. I was struggling like watching it because like the jokes were so bad. Like he had a good joke in the start where he was like going through these stories and he was like intertwining them with each other, and then after that was just awful. It was like 30 minutes of pain.
Who's?
Jimmy Fallon.
Oh yes. I got lost for a second. I was like, wait, you didn't start talking about Punk yet. No. Fallon is that way, man. Fallon is so fucking painful, and all late night is painful, and it sucks to say that because I was late night's biggest. That's why I tailored my shows after late night type of fucking style. I love late night. David Letterman for life, motherfucker. But there's no one relatable. There's no one fun. Even if you like Kimmel, he's a fucking shill too. You know, it's like none of them are fun. I just can't get into any of them.
Yeah.
Hold on 1 second. People want to give me money in the chat, it looks like. Let me shout out these big, beautiful people up in there. Fake ass twat, who also did the thumbnail today, looking really good. Shadow Humor, what's up there? Humor Shadow. Fighting with people as always. What's up, dude? Nietzsche in the house. Trippy Savage Dave is always right on time. Yes, whenever I'm around, I'm not late. And it's fucking exactly when it was supposed to happen. Mark Toxic is a goat. I agree with that. You're pretty goaty over there, dude. If you're not goat, you're goat adjacent. You're right there. Josh Lyons, yeah, same. I'm really interested lately in WWE again. How can you not? It's if we got the Attitude Era as adults, because we're kind of are. It's crazy. The Rock is bringing something, and other people, like they did in the locker room back when this all started with the Attitude Era, they're following suit. People seem to be taking a couple more chances. They're getting a little bit more comfortable. They seem to be being themselves. That's a very good thing for wrestling. It's not all over the place. AEW doesn't seem to be having that same infection right now, but we'll talk about that in a second. Shadow Humor. I'm dipping tacos in queso right now. Dude, that's next level shit. Yeah, hell yeah, nice. Rune Leon. Adam Copeland promo was definition of a dying company, and it sucks because I like that AEW existed. Let's just talk. They're not who they were. They're not what was promised. Panic Pun. Dave, if I donate $10, can I use that towards Pokemon Card Machine? Well, I mean, no, because that pays the shop. I don't get that money. Those things that I do when I put those, that's for the shop. I don't get any of that. I'm shilling for the shop. I'm trying to get my paycheck bigger. I'm trying to say, look, pay me more because I can bring you more. So no, that would be for them. But if you just want to give me $10, you can just do that. That's right here. But it's okay either way. If you decide to spend it on the cards, I promise I won't take offense, and I totally won't spit in your cards. Promise. Old school Matt, konnichiwa, bitches. What's up, dude? Fake ass twat. The Adam Copeland promo probably was one of the most embarrassing things AEW has done, which is saying a lot. That's not an overstatement. You want to just start there? Like, I hate to jump the shark here.
Yeah, we can. I think his name says it all.
It was bad. It was so bad. First and foremost, let's ask this. And if anybody would like to defend it, please get into waiting the call. I have no problem taking calls on this because holy fuck. Is there a defense? I mean, is there something that maybe we're being a little unfair about? Maybe we're being a little unbiased or too biased, whatever. I don't think we are. I think everybody pretty much saw the same thing. It makes no sense when you have AEW originals on the roster to send a WWE Hall of Famer. It made no fucking sense. And not only was he a WWE Hall of Famer, he was known as a company guy. That's why a lot of this was so shocking. It wasn't shocking to me because if you ever listen to the guy, especially when he did Edge and Christian Show of Awesomeness and all that type of shit, there was always the bitterness there. There was always that type of shit. You know what I mean? It was always there. And I don't know if it's just Canadian. I have no clue. But there's something about Adam Copeland, the person, that kind of always rubbed me in that very bitter, possibly could turn type of way. I just didn't think he'd go as far as he's gone. You know what I mean? What'd you think of this promo? Oh, wait. $10 from Panic Bun. Here's 10 for you. I'll do 10 towards the card machine when you work next time. Tomorrow, baby girl, I appreciate you. $10, you get a hat change. Look at this new haircut. Fresh. What'd you think of the promo, Toxic? What did we see? What happened?
I think it was awful. Like, I don't know if it was Tony or if it was the Young Bucks or whose idea it was, but Jesus Christ. Literally the worst person you could send out there. Yes. Like, literally, send out the people making the tweets. I don't know, Sammy Guevara is the best one to go out there, but send out someone like that.
Well, Sammy would have been the worst person to go out there if you were given like a sexual assault course or something. I don't know.
I can't believe fucking Mercedes is there now.
That's hilarious to me. Honestly, it's so fucking funny to me. I hope it's awkward. I really do. I hope it. The guy, I don't like Sammy. I think he's a piece of shit. I think he's a legitimate, real life piece of garbage. And it's just a matter of time. Look, this company, I don't care all the memes they're trying to pull. I don't care whatever the Young Bucks said into the camera that was supposed to be incendiary. I don't know. I don't buy it. This company is in flames. They're not pulling numbers when a bigger company is actually acknowledging you. Which, by the way, is a huge indication, if you have not believed it, that Vince is gone. Ollie, get down or I'm selling you to Chinese people. Down! Cream of some young cat! Cream of some young cat!
What the fuck?
Hey, he got down. He understood that. Well, you gotta scare him.
Yeah. Fear in their eye, you know?
Gotta put fear in something. My God. He read. He understood. He may not have understood the Chinese restaurant at first, but he understood cream of some young cat. And he was gonna get his ass fried the fuck up. So it's weird because the obvious, sending a lifer of WWE out is just to send such a rah-rah message. And it's what it was. It was just a rah-rah message. You can't claim these things anymore. Nobody believes you're the best wrestling product. Some people might still believe you're the best product. I can believe that. But there are very few people who are going to really sit and die on the hill and say that AEW right now is a good in-ring wrestling product. It's not. It's not. It's very, very bad. And yes, WWE has botches. Yeah, not every fucking match. These guys don't know how to pace. They don't. And you have great, great wrestlers in that company that have been nothing but heralded as good teachers. Daniel Bryan, Claudio. There's fucking amazing people there. Amazing wrestling minds. Why can't they get this right, Toxic?
Hey, it's because Tony Khan wants to put all these other people like front and center. Like after the whole Adam Copeland thing, they send out Billy Gunn. Why?
I don't know.
Let's wrestle here, but it's 2024. All right, send out like someone else. Send out Bryan Danielson.
Right. Send out anybody. Send out Mox. Send out somebody who doesn't matter who you send out. Send out somebody who actually matters. Old school. AEW's barely number 2 right now. They're not number 2. They're not. I said it last week. I'll say it again, and I will put this up. You watch those products side by side. The number 2 wrestling promotion right now, and I can't fucking believe that I'm saying this in 2024. It's TNA. And it's not even close. TNA is a good product, man. They're becoming a solid product. They improve almost every week. There's no eye cancer anymore. The shots are clean, crisp. They seem to be taking a little bit of notebook out of WWE playbook right now. They look very good. The wrestling is just solid. There's nothing spectacular a lot of the times, but there's nothing embarrassing. There's nothing embarrassing. These guys are going out there and they're fucking putting up a good, honest wrestling product. It's the blue collar wrestling. If you want some just good blue collar wrestling, go watch TNA. It's good. Am I wrong? Are you watching?
I'm not watching every week, no, but I did watch the week that Dolph debuted there after the pay-per-view.
I love that Dolph is over there and doing his shit because that, you know what? I'm not a big Nick guy. Like, I don't like him as a person. I think that he's one of those, and I'll say this even still about Cody Rhodes. I believe that they have inflated self-worth. And Dolph Ziggler in particular, I know he gets rap for being like a real humble and easygoing guy. I just don't buy it. I don't buy it. He stayed in that company and just willfully buried like any momentum that he would ever get. He knew Vince would stomp on it every time, but he stayed. And to a point, I respected it. To a point, but he didn't evolve. You know, they did an angle in which Shawn Michaels called him out of being a Shawn Michaels clone. And then for the next 10 years, he just really continued to be that same character. He never evolved. He never changed. He just continued to be Dolph Ziggler. He was, It's like Nick Cage. It's like Paul Rudd. They can do what they can do. Fantastic wrestler, unbelievable seller. A little much. Am I wrong on my assessment of Mr. He did bang Amy Schumer. Yes, he did.
Nice.
Yes, he did. What do you think of old Dolphy?
I mean, I was never the biggest fan of him, but I was curious. There's like a part of you, like you're curious. They've been in WWE for like 15, 20 years. You know, you want to see what they do somewhere else just to see like what they can do. I didn't hate it in TNA. I wasn't crazy, but I did like TNA though. Like everything I saw. I haven't watched TNA since
It's just
I
solid.
think the
again.
the last episode before this I saw was probably 2017.
Yeah.
I haven't watched it in a while.
They put some people back together. They got the Motor City Machine Guns back together, which is kind of cool. But I like both of them. So, it's got the women's division really solid over there at the moment too. It's just a good product. Like I said, it's not WWE, and that's important because when AEW started, they were being sold as the alternative. We're not WWE. And then they would continue to do every fucking WWE move, including giving a billionaire control over creative. They do everything like them. Their packages look the same. Their fucking pre-show is identical. Their panel is 2017 WWE. It's the same fucking panel. It's unbelievable, man. I'm sorry, I'm chewing like an asshole. But
I wish they would just do something different. Like, they have their moments. They really do. It's just they have been on a really bad streak. Yeah.
They did. I think it's been a very long time.
Yeah, I agree.
And MJF ain't saving shit, okay? Anyone who's like, well, just wait till MJF comes back. And he is, because I don't buy anything MJF does. I don't ever believe. That's why he's breaking his silence finally. He started talking a little bit more on Twitter again, because he's going to be returning soon.
Yeah, I think he's coming back at the pay-per-view this month, and hopefully he comes back in the Dynamite after.
Yeah, I mean, I hope he returns just because I love seeing him fail. Like, I don't think his title run was impressive. I don't. I hate him. I hate the guy. He's a worse Miz. If you love the Miz, he is. I'm sorry. He's not a good wrestler. He's got a decent body. Don't give me, he's got a great body. Nah, he's all right. He looks weird. He looks like God started and didn't fucking finish. He was like, all right. He looks like an overblown muscle hamster. There's nothing impressive about MJF. Don't talk to me about his promo skills. Because he tells people that they're poo-poo pee-pee. Fuck off. He's got 10 insults and he reciprocates them. He's not that good. I'm sorry. And I'm telling you, if and when he ever goes to WWE, I promise you this will not be a Cody Rhodes situation. This dude is going to be buried because he'll be exposed. He's going to die from exposure. You're an MJF guy, aren't you?
Yep.
Defend your man. Don't let me take a big dump on his chest. Why is he great?
No, it's just refreshing though. Like, even if he does say all these things, he does have the same 10 insults. At least he's doing more than everyone else does.
That's fair. I guess the biggest pile
he
of
was
shit.
the first one to drop the F-bomb in recent memory on wrestling, all right? It wasn't The Rock. It was MJF a couple years ago.
That doesn't
He was
impress
the one
me.
to break that out. Well, it impresses me, all right?
I hate I think when The Rock is pulling it off a little bit right now, especially because they're bleeping him and all that type of stuff. But it's all these little dudes who are like, fuck, fucking fuck you, and no fucking shit. They're little tiny guys. Like, but The Rock, when The Rock says get the fuck out of his way, guess what you're gonna do? You're going to get the fuck, whatever the fuck is, you're going to find a way to get the fuck out of The Rock's way. It makes sense when he cusses. Like, I hate to say it like that because it sounds pretentious. It's like, oh, what do you mean it doesn't sound right off AEW? It doesn't. Like, when these little dudes just start screaming fuck because it gets ratings, because it makes the internet pop, I think it's cheap. And it exposes them because they can't put together a competent in-ring product. Rune Leon said AEW is getting dangerously close to TNA 2013 to 2018. They're getting close to WCW 2000, 2001. I mean, I don't buy it anymore. I don't buy that they believe it anymore. And now Tony Khan's saying, I'm going to be very aggressive in the wrestling market this year. Who wants to go? Who wants to go? I couldn't believe Okada
Well-
went. I couldn't believe Okada went. I was like, no. No, the table
I
was
don't know.
set so beautifully for him in WWE. Shin wanted him so bad over there. I think they would have made Okada a star. I know he's a star in Japan. I get it. Him coming over has made no difference. Okada should have made a difference, and he didn't. He made no. The ratings are going down since he's debuted. It makes no sense to me, Toxic, because he's great. Okada is great. Mercedes Moan is great. She's a glass cannon, but she's great. It just doesn't make sense. The only thing that makes sense is that this company is failing, that the fans are tuning out. They don't care. And if they did care, right now what WWE is doing, they're making it really fucking hard because they are showing how it's done. This is unbelievably good what they're putting together. I think everybody can agree with that.
I agree. Like I haven't felt anything like this with wrestling in general, ever.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, and I'm 40 years old, man. I'll be 41 in May. And I lived through the Attitude Era as a kid, as an angsty fucking kid. And this feels different because this is what I wanted it to feel like when I was a kid, man. If I was in power, if I had any way to tell people to go fuck themselves, this is how I would do it. This is the way. Rebel, 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 anti. Yeah, teen angst. This is what it feels that way. It's cool. That's the most important thing. This is cool. What The Rock is doing and how they're putting this together, it's cool as shit. I can't, but what The Rock did with his entrance and his theme song to remix it with his coolest version, I don't know, man. They're just doing next level shit.
And it's like I can't get over it. Like it feels this good now, and I thought about making a video just rambling about this later. Like next time we're in a down period, like we're back in like I don't know 2022 or 20, there's like rough patches in there. We got to remember times like that.
Yeah. You got to hold on to what we got. It doesn't make a difference if we make it or not because we got each other, and that's a lot for wrestling. And we give it a shot. That's just the reality of it. You got to remember these times because when wrestling is like this, it's. I don't care if this makes me sound like a mark. It's the greatest form of entertainment. I mean, like it captivates you. Like The Rock, I think The Rock's gonna kill it in the ring. He seems like he gives a shit. And if The Rock gives a shit, that's dangerous for everybody. Like he reinvented himself and brought the best attributes of The Rock from his entire career and found it in this beautiful fucking package. And he also looks the best he's ever looked. Like he really doesn't make sense. It's just awesome. Cutcast Dave, Toxic, what's up, Cucky baby? How you doing? Old school Matt Mercedes is being paid a fucking fortune, but what is Tony going to do in 2 months?
He's being overpaid. I don't care.
I couldn't believe that.
I don't know what she's being paid, but she's being overpaid.
Agreed. Are you a big fan of the boss Sasha Banks?
I like Sasha Banks, yeah, but I don't really care much about what she's doing in AEW.
Right. And I get that she's a draw to. Well, she obviously not. That's the thing.
Not.
Apparently not. And when are we allowed to say that without being cocks or haters or salty or whatever? Because
but it's factual. I'm literally an AEW fan. Like I know, like, but all these people you're bringing in, like Ospreay, Okada, like her, like none of them are. You're going down still.
Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't make because they got the best people available in free agency. They got that all the internet, the darlings, and 900,000 was where I thought the number was. I was like, okay, that's about right. That's about how many people on the internet give a shit about wrestling. That's how many people I feel are probably tuning in. That feels right. It's gone down. It's now way closer to 750,000 diehards.
It is. Actually, last night was 750.
Was it fucking really? I haven't even seen the numbers yet. That's down again. That's down from last. Didn't they have like 800 last week?
Just about, yeah. I think it was like 780 or something.
I love it. I love it. And I don't care. I don't care how it makes me look that I love it because I've told everybody. And the thing is, it's avoidable. Tony Khan could easily have fixed a lot of stuff because the talent is there. When they brought in, look, Jericho, say whatever you want to say about Jericho. Is he a fucking mark? Yes. Is he full of shit? Yes. All that. Yes. All the things. Anything you want to say about Jericho is probably fucking true. However, he's a great wrestling mind, and he knows how to talk to people in ring. He knows how to be a general. He knows how to do anything in wrestling, and he can teach. You have a billion of these guys. You have all the guys that people really gave a lot of credit to, like people like The Big Show, who's grossly underutilized in his career in a lot of ways. The guy can talk, he can write, he can do a lot of really cool things.
Love Big Show.
Yeah, he's great. Mark Henry, very, very good wrestling mind. You have all these guys. Billy Gunn, even though he doesn't know when to hang him the fuck up. You have all of these guys, and yet you can't get through to these young guys because they're the boss's buddy. And I think it hurts. It hurts the fucking product. If CM Punk, if his interview was accurate, first off, that's the first question I want to ask you about the CM Punk interview. Do you feel that first he was being honest, and second, was it accurate?
I think it was very accurate, especially with the Tony Khan stuff. First of all, no one's came out and defended. Like they defend AEW, but they don't say anything's wrong.
No one's
Not
defending
a single
AEW.
person
No
said
one's
he's
defending
wrong.
Tony Khan. Continue, please continue.
I think it's accurate. Do I think it's truthful? I would say probably like 90-95%. I'm sure there's a little things that are probably leaned in his direction. That, like I think Jack Perry stuff, probably accurate.
I think the Jack Perry stuff was 100% spot on. I don't think he lied a word. I don't think he had to, because Jack Perry's a piece of shit. I don't like Jack Perry. I love Luke Perry. No. Love Luke Perry. Sorry, rest in peace, Luke. Your son's a fucking bitch. Your son's a bastard, man. I can't stand this kid. This is why Hollywood kids should not get into fucking wrestling. They shouldn't just be allowed in. This is when nepotism doesn't work. He's not even a Dominic Mysterio. He's not even a Tom and Nick.
If he comes back, it's just bad for everyone.
Yeah.
Like, nothing good comes of it.
Nothing good. Fire him. Do whatever you got to do. Get rid of him. Let him go. Let him go somewhere else. Do whatever you got to do, because this dude is a cancer. He is just an absolute fucking plague. I just no. I think Punk, who I do feel is, I don't want to go as far in calling Phil Brooks a liar, but I've called him a liar in the past. And I think that he has tendencies to stretch the truth in his favor. Like you said, I think that Phil likes to embellish. I think that and not even purposely, I think he's an emotional guy. I'm from Chicago. I'm from the south side of Chicago, as a matter of fact. I have a Pollock from the south side of Chicago. I have a very emotional family. I'm a very reactive fucking person. Okay? So I get it. I understand it when you can have something happen and you can feel, man, they're out to fucking get me. This is very slanted towards me. I just know it, and this is why. But when you tell the stories and they never fucking make sense, it's like I really don't feel anyone at WWE corporate sent him those paperwork purposely on his wedding. It was why? Because why? It's so stupid.
I don't think so either.
It's so fucking dumb. And
But
then something
honestly,
coincidental happened recently, and even Punk had to acknowledge the coincidence of it. Continue. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, like, it is something that is an insane coincidence, right? But I also get understand the emotional side of it. Like, you hate these people.
He left.
You think they
he
hate
walked
you
out.
Yeah.
He walked out. When he was going to get fired eventually. The day's arbitrary. He left the company. He walked out. Fuck him.
Yeah. Like, I don't know. But I think there are some things with this interview where I don't really understand. I've seen it on Twitter. This is where this is coming from, and I kind of agree with it.
Yeah.
I don't know what he was expecting Tony Khan to do instantly, right? Like with the Jungle Boy thing, he's like, you need to handle this before I do. And then like 2 minutes later, he like chokes him out.
I could
like,
tell
I don't have a problem with him
no,
choking him out.
I can tell you what he wanted. He wanted him to be a fucking boss. If he would have told Vince McMahon to handle if he would have told Vince what Jack Perry was doing, or what, first off, as much as I hate Vince McMahon, is all the things that are true about fucking Vince McMahon, and they are. Everything will be exposed about Vince. I'm fucking sure of that. You couldn't fuck with Vince like this, okay? You could not fuck with Vince. If he would have pulled this shit, Vince would have been in his face so fast, it wouldn't have been funny. Punk wouldn't have even had to have said anything. And that's the point. That's what Punk's talking about. If it was Cornette in charge, he would have shot him. He would have shot him. If it was Bischoff in charge, well, he probably would have blew him. But that's neither here nor there. It's just different bosses have different styles. But that's the point that, listen, everybody can agree. CM Punk at one point hated WWE, hated that company, not disliked, not had problems with, fucking hated. Agreed?
Yep.
His time with Tony Khan made him go, you know what? It wasn't that bad. Maybe it wasn't that bad. Maybe I was the problem. Maybe it was me a little bit. You know what? Let's try this again. And he's going to make a lot of money for himself and for that company because of it. And you know the best part? Did you watch the Randy Orton thing? Him and Randy going over?
Yeah.
How fucking awesome was that?
That was great.
That was great. That was
They
so
both grown.
great. They've grown so much. These are two of the biggest pieces of shit in backroom politics history. These are two of the biggest pieces of garbage. At 2 points in history, these two were so fucking hated backstage. It's not even funny. Yep. And yet here they are. The last line, let's go lead the locker room.
Yep.
That was so great. But I don't know. I think that his time in AEW and his time with Tony Khan made him appreciate some of the things that maybe he didn't in WWE at times, some of the structure. I think it made him kind of realize some of the aspects of the business that maybe he forgot about. Maybe that even he had to be reminded of. And maybe some of it's age. Maybe some of it is just kind of Punk being Punk and wanting it his own way. Because he is a bitch. No matter how much I'm loving this version of CM Punk, there is nothing that has swayed me of my overall opinion of Phil Brooks that he was, and forever will be a whiny, bitter fucking little baby. And he will do something. Something will happen eventually. I promise you. I don't know how big it'll be. I don't know if it'll be Game Ender, but we will see that vintage Phil. And I'll be here to laugh and just be happy for it because it gives me life into my heart, Toxic. It does.
I don't know. I don't know who it'll be. I don't know what it'll be. If you say so, I'm going to be the positive one, all right? I'm going to say he's happy now. He's got everything he could have ever wanted. He'll be main eventing WrestleMania next year, or if not main eventing, who knows? They say everything's the main event.
I think so.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, they have 17 nights of WrestleMania. He'll definitely main event somewhere.
Yeah.
Listen, I was the guy when CM Punk was going to UFC. I was the guy who almost got hate banged on air by Tommy fucking C and Joe Cronin. Okay? Getting told how wrong I was, how all this fucking shit. And yet, everything I said was going to happen happened. Because, when he went over there, I'm a UFC guy. I'm an MMA guy. I know the sport. I know the company. I know Dana White. I know how the fighters react to things. They were never going to accept that shit. Those dudes are fighting for fucking everything they got. Money is so important. Stance is so important. They can accept when a true fighter comes over from another company and takes their slot. They can accept that when the Sugar Shawns and the Patty Pimplets and the fucking Hamzats come in and just take their slots. They respect it. But Phil fucking Brooks with no combat experience? I mean, this isn't a Brock Lesnar situation where he's not only one of the greatest fucking wrestlers in the history of the state of fucking Minnesota, but he was a legitimate athletic freak on which the likes the world has not fucking seen before. And they're not the same. And people were trying to tell me that it was the same. And Phil Brooks is a draw and it shouldn't matter. I go, it does though. It's not like wrestling. If the locker room turns on Dana and really turns on Dana, power can happen in Bellator. Big time fucking things can start to shift. And for a moment, that started to be fucking true. Dana wised the fuck up, fed that kid the fed him to a fucking killer, fed him to Mickey Gall. And everyone knew that Mickey Gall was gonna kill him. And it was great. I loved it. And the other guy had drugs in his system when he beat fucking Phil too. It was
Yeah.
like so crazy. The whole thing was nuts, but very foreseeable because CM Punk is full of shit when it comes to certain things. He's not a fighter. He's not a real one. I mean, I'd fight him. I'd fight him right now. I mean, I'd lose. I can accept that probably. I don't know. If I lay on him, I think I got a chance.
He's also injured.
Well, yeah. I mean, I'm chronically injured. But I was once a pretty good badass. I was a hand-to-hand specialist in the Army. I can fuck some shit up on the ground. I was a wrestler. Pretty damn good one, I might add. I also went to professional wrestling school for 2 weeks before I went to basic training.
I wanted to talk to you about that actually eventually. But
yeah, not much to talk about. The best thing that happened about it was when I said I was leaving because I nothing that I did changed my mind for leaving for basic. We went to a bar, close to the Hard Rock and ran into Ric Flair. That was pretty cool.
Holy shit, that's
yeah,
cool.
Pretty cool. Not the first time that I ran into Ric Flair at a bar, by the way. Just saying.
That doesn't surprise me.
No, anyone can. If you find out where Ric Flair is and literally go to any bar and simply wait there, he will find you. He will find you. I promise. But yeah, it's just absolutely insane. So to take all of that into perspective and think about what Phil had to have gone through and seen in Tony Khan and what he's not seen in Tony Khan, to then go back to the company in open arms and all this harmony and just crazy shit. It really has to speak volumes. And it seems like everyone was expecting this interview to happen and no one really seemed to have a problem with it. Doesn't seem like anyone's going to be taking legal action. Doesn't seem like WWE really gives a shit. Are you surprised at that? Are you surprised at the lack of like overall give a fuck?
I sat there watching it, right? And I was like, we live in an insane world where this is okay. Like, not in a bad way, but just because Vince is gone and CM Punk can go on here and talk about like the riot, like the not rival, but the other company
by name,
spew off about it, name drop it.
It's crazy.
Name drop it. Go into details. Even Cody Rhodes did it.
Yeah.
Obviously, it was a different picture, but he still did it. You got Shayna Baszler in GCW today. Like what?
Shayna
This is
Baszler
an
trying to get
insane
ass.
timeline. Yeah, it's the Rhea Ripley thing.
Don't blame her. Don't blame her. And fuck Becky Lynch for being a prude, by the way.
Do you think she was being a prude, or do you think she was playing into the okay?
You think why you think it was character?
I was thinking that, but I don't know, because I can see both sides. My initial thought was, yeah, it's probably her just playing into the feud.
So when I watched it and I saw her demeanor change, it didn't feel like a story. She's a mom. So to me, she started talking like a mom. When she started saying little girls, the way she said it, like it just didn't feel like she was the man right there. She felt like she was Becky. And when wrestlers do that, it ruins it for me, because when I really see you saying a real message that makes sense for you to be saying, I believe it, I have to, like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, this is professional goddamn wrestling. You cannot start grandstanding. Stop it. You're a top draw. You just had a fucking picture with you and your husband with belts on your fucking junk. I don't want to hear this shit. Shut the fuck up. Don't be a hypocrite. Sorry. That's usually my stance.
No, that's fair.
That's usually my stance. Because Shayna Baszler, I don't know, prepare yourself. She's a lesbian.
Who would have thought that?
Now, yes. And I don't know if you know this about lesbians, but they like women. Okay? And yes.
No.
Yes, I know. And Rhea Ripley, she's a woman. I know, mind-blowing shit.
Yeah.
Yep. And she's an attractive woman as well. So all of this tracks. All of this tracks. So, and Rhea was having fun with it. And there was no harm to little girls, because context in this type of stuff, especially in entertainment, especially at a house show, especially at wrestling, it really does matter. And when you try to blur the line, you start making it about a real thing. I hate it. I hate it. It drives me nuts. So fuck her.
Yeah, that's fair. I didn't see the video. I just saw the headline. And that's why I thought it was a character. I guess if I would have saw the clip, I would have got like the different perspective.
just her change in demeanor.
But
And I didn't even want to like go too deep with it, but it just, I think Becky is a good enough speaker and she understands positions in interviews to know how that could be taken. Like right now, you got to be careful when it comes to the alphabet people. You know, you got to be very, very careful. And some people, now we got to remember this about Becky. She is married in a heterosexual fucking relationship. She's married, very traditional, children, yada, yada, yada. So for her to have a problem with this situation, some people could infer that maybe it's your own beliefs leaking into it. I don't want that to fucking happen. Keep that shit out of it. Do not want that to fucking happen. And so Becky, what I'm saying is Becky is smart enough to know that and avoid it because it was unnecessary. And I know she was being asked a question, but you can avoid a question that's a loaded question. You don't have to answer that question. I don't give a fuck if you were in a conversation. Fuck that. If you're being led to a point where you can compromise your character or yourself or put someone in a bad spot or shit over a harmless fucking fun incident that you were not a part of, sorry, it's not your fucking business and it was unnecessary. Shut the fuck up.
yeah, and it's not even like it was on the show itself. It was in a house show.
House show.
It just happened to go viral.
Shayna's bi, actually. Well, excuse the fuck out of me. Excuse me. Shut up, Fake. Squanching. Wait, what? Lesbians? That's wild. I know. Crazy, right? Fake.
Report that fightful.
We need more gay shit if WWE. Fake. We need more gay shit in WWE, if anything. Fuck Becky. There you go. Old school.
I mean, pretty deadly.
We need. Yeah. I love Pretty Deadly, man. Those motherfuckers, they are hilarious. Strong. Like they're so like this is an act I would typically hate, but because they're so fucking corny. But their music, man, their music's so perfect.
Yeah, good music.
If they don't make
I almost
you laugh,
want them to win one of the tag titles.
yes. Oh, that's a good one to touch on real quick. Michael Cole really emphasizing the rules of the 8-pack ladder match. 5-pack, 8-pack, 6-pack, 7, 4, how many? 6. Fuck.
6 teams.
6 teams, and the match cannot end until both sets of titles are redeemed. So, are we getting a fucking title split? Are we getting once again 2 separate sets of tag team champions?
I think so. I like WWE. Like there are no coincidences. Okay. I think it's either going to be Pretty Deadly and Awesome Truth. All right, and then here's what I was talking about earlier. I recorded like a little monologue video that I don't know if I'll upload it or not, but I think this is how the Money in the Bank thing happens. It's the only way I want it to happen. Okay? I don't want him getting involved in anything else.
Yeah.
Fuck that. Okay. Judgment Day loses the tag titles, and he's like, "Fuck it, I'm coming down here. I'm coming out here with whoever the other Judgment Day member is, and we're winning this title." He cashes in on whoever just won the ladder match, one of the teams.
You want Damian Priest to pull a fucking LA Knight, and cash in on a mid-card title? Oh.
Yeah.
Ooh, a title that he's already held? Oh.
Or Logan Paul.
Ooh, you are risky. No. He's got an important purpose. Listen to me. Damian Priest.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I'm sorry. He's got a purpose. He's got a destiny. Damian Priest's destiny is to eat Roman Reigns' pin at WrestleMania. Yup. That's what's happening. Listen, they're winning on night 1. Bloodline Rules is going to happen. And then in the middle of Bloodline Rules, here comes Dickhead Damian. And the second you see him, you know he's eating that pin. You know he's eating that pin. So the buttholes are going to be puckered. Oh, I can't wait. This makes me so happy. Everyone's going to cry.
No.
People are going to cry, Toxic. They're going to cry.
No,
tears.
I will.
Yes, I know. It makes me happy.
No. I've been getting like the whole anxiety feeling from this like the last 2 days. All right. if I have to sit here, I might have to take a couple weeks off this show. All right.
No, you are forbidden. You will be here. I promise you. He will be here. No, you have to suffer because this is going to be amazing.
Oh God,
people
I
are going to
can't.
fucking kill themselves, Toxic. It's going to be incredible.
I'm
I'm telling you, wrestling's going to cause a Jim Jones incident. This has never happened before. I'm like, seriously, people, I might donate my time to a suicide prevention hotline that night. I'm just saying. People are going to need help.
I think legitimately, and I'm not overdoing this. I think there might be riots.
There will be. Fake just said something.
Philadelphia.
Oh, dude, Philadelphia might burn.
Yeah.
Oh, who did I say? LA Knight? Yeah, Austin Theory. Sorry, I did say LA Knight.
Yeah.
I'm a tard. Thank you, Fake, for correcting me. Gorman, imagine if Priest cashes in on Cody if he wins. That'd be awesome, too. Fake. Dave
I would fucking lose it.
Oh, it'd be amazing. Dave loves when WWE has endings that don't make sense. Yes.
I know.
Yes. It makes me happy because the internet freaks out so hard. Everyone freaks out. Listen, you can't convince me of otherwise of this. If the crybabies don't come out so hard, I don't think we get this version of The Rock. I think all the Cody crybabies, all the people who freaked out and judged the fucking storyline before it even started, The Rock seemed actually pissed off. He seemed to take it personally, man. And with all the stupid failures that he's had with like Black Adam and all this shit, he had to merge the XFL, all this type of stuff. Which, by the way, the XFL and USFL product, pretty fucking good. Just saying. It's actually been pretty fun to watch. Yeah. Not bad football.
Okay.
Not bad football. Definitely worth a watch. It's Jeff Huffman approved.
Nice.
It's Jeff Huffman approved. So why don't you like good things, Dave? Because you don't deserve it. Gorman, I honestly think everyone will get involved in the main event on Sunday. It's Mania 40. I
can't wait.
All my jokes aside, I am prepared for Roman retaining. I'm not. I wouldn't put my money on it anymore. I don't think he's going to retain. Mainly because other people, if The Rock was definitely staying around, like straight staying around, I would say it's possible. But I think Roman's going to take a break. I think everyone's going to take a break. So here's what I think is going to happen. I think they are going to win night one. It will be Bloodline rules. And it is going to be absolute fucking chaos. And I'm not sure if it's going to happen at the beginning of the match, but I think it will happen towards the end. At some point, the glass is going to shatter. And it's when The Rock is going to be doing the most crazy fucking shit. He's going to be out of his mind. He's going to be the height of The Rock. I mean, it's like The Rock is going to be like on the verge of maybe even winning the title himself. I don't know. But it's going to be something insane. And there is only one person that can stop him. You know it. I know it. Everybody knows it. There's only one real fucking rival to The Rock. And his name is Stone Cold Steve Austin.
And he's going to come out of the disturbed version of his song, and it's going to be great.
That would piss some people off and make others very happy. Oh my God. That would no, fuck that
Good
shit.
song.
No, I hated that version so much. I was like, no, stop singing over. I love that. That was my favorite part. But yeah, I really do believe it. We're going to get Stone Cold Steve Austin. And it makes too much sense not to do. It's WrestleMania fucking 40.
Do you think there's going to be any surprise matches?
Undertaker will do something.
I think he's going to do a squash match against like Austin Theory or someone.
I hope not. I think Austin Theory is beyond that at this point. I don't know what he'll do. I think it'll be a bigger guy, like someone big, brawny, not Braun, not necessarily Braun Breaker.
He's going to ruin Braun Breaker.
But something. I don't know. Taker's been good about putting people over. I think it might be something Bray Wyatt related. There was a big Easter egg in the documentary. There seems to be
I can tell you what that is.
Yeah, it seems to be like. Do you think it's true? Do you think the rumors are true?
I think the the little teaser, I
Yeah.
think that's for Raw after WrestleMania. I think that's whenever Bo Dallas comes back.
You think it'll be Raw after WrestleMania?
Yeah.
Okay. But we do think it's coming. I'm
Oh, yeah.
with you. I think he's
I
coming.
think it's coming soon.
Yeah. How do you feel about it? Bo Dallas as a character, not obviously he won't be Bray Wyatt. He's not going to be the Fiend or anything. I think he will come back as Captain Howdy and then take it off and be a new variation. I don't know. How do you see this going?
I think a lot of people won't like it. I think I'm okay. I really do like supernatural stuff in wrestling. I don't know what it is. Probably because it's always been there. I appreciate it. You don't agree? You don't like it?
It depends. Like, I've shit on Bray Wyatt over the years at times because of the stupidity. The purple lightning.
Yeah.
The red lighting.
The Hell in a Cell match.
Yeah. Yeah. Unnecessary, and it's irritating. And I like him. I like him a lot. I loved him. I miss him.
Yeah.
But too much. Even the Undertaker.
Yeah.
To pull that gimmick off, it's one of the hardest things that anyone has ever done in wrestling. It's so hard. So when you do too much, it becomes apparent, it becomes obvious. And the Undertaker's even fallen folly to itself. If you get into Papa Shango, black goo territory,
Oh God.
be careful.
No, I agree. I think it can be done right or it can go horribly wrong. I think they're gonna do like a faction though. Because like Alexa Bliss is coming back, and
Ooh.
as much as I would rather her be her old self from like 2017, 18, I feel like we're going back in that direction.
At least for a
Where she
while.
was. Yeah.
I think just to finish that story, for lack of a better term, and I know she's going to want to do this for Bray. Everyone's going to want to do this for Bray at first, and it's going to be hot as fuck. I don't know if it's going to maintain, but like there were rumors that Karrion Kross was going to be part of that faction. He's built his own now. I don't know if he needs to be part of it. There were some other people who were rumored to be. No. I don't know. It's hard.
I mean, unless like Bobby Lashley like destroys them at WrestleMania and then they all split up because they like fight or whatever, they could make it work, but who knows?
Karrion needs something to stick.
Yeah.
He's starting to get into that territory where if he doesn't make this work soon, it ain't gonna.
No. Yeah,
I don't know if he's good. He has moments of being good. I love Scarlett, but I don't know. I don't know if he's good.
He hasn't really captured anything for me either. Like you said, he has his moments, but like nothing crazy. Like nothing crazy rememberable.
Yeah.
He
looks like a different guy than what he was in NXT, and he was very, very good in NXT. The package, though, it wasn't just him. Wrestling was never really there, but the package was. He worked as NXT champion. It worked. It just hasn't. The hair, I don't know. It's just weird. It's just weird. Fake says Taker walks out with the lantern and passes it over to Bo. Ooh.
That sounds good.
I'd be okay with that.
Yeah.
I'd be okay with that. Fake Cena will take out Solo, and Austin takes care of The Rock. Yeah, that makes sense too because Cena and Solo have had that thing.
God, poor fucking Solo. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Wasn't he on a like undefeated streak for a while, and then he like lost to John Cena, and now he hasn't won a single thing?
He hasn't won.
Or no, Yeah, it's Jesus.
It's so bad. It's hilarious. But he's young. He'll shake it off. He'll be fine. Look, if Roman Reigns' story could tell you anything, it's like, give it time. Give it time.
Yeah, that's actually true.
Anyone can come back. Old school. Some people just don't work on the main roster. Look at Corbin. That is not a good comparable because Corbin's character as Lone Wolf in NXT was good. Not great, but it needed more time. He wasn't fully developed. And then they just did weird shit with him when they brought him up. He's something else right now in NXT. Baron Corbin has just gotten good. He's finally turned into a full package. He's doing great stuff down there. And I think he can bring that to the main roster. I think this is about his ability. It's not about anything else. I think it's always been about with Baron. He didn't have, because of the weird angles they put him in, the GM roles and all that weird shit they did with him. He didn't have to improve in the ring. He didn't have to do anything cool. He just had to be a big guy with a little bit of agility. Now he's a full fucking package.
Yeah, I think he's someone we could see like either whatever they choose to do this year with like Raw to WrestleMania, whether they just do call-ups or they do like a draft. Who knows? But I think he'll be one of those that find his way back to the main roster really soon.
Yeah, I think so too. And I think it's going to be a draft. And it's going to be an important one because there's going to be a lot of moving parts. WrestleMania is going to reset the board in a lot of ways. As much as I would love to see people cry with Roman winning, Cody should win, and I think he will win. That's going to have massive ramifications. But the Raw Championship, that is the bigger question to me right now, because I know Cody's going to hold down SmackDown. He's going to do a great job over there. But what about Raw? Then all you got to think about is Drew McIntyre, Seth Rollins, and CM Punk, because with the three of them, just those three, it's going to be awesome.
It will be, but you know, the one thing is Drew's winning.
No, Drew, I think so too. I really do. Seth is going to get banged up going into the match, so he's unfocused and all that. So yeah, he's going to win. Drew, that is. I just don't know how long he's going to hold that title for.
At least 2 months, because they gave him the pay-per-view in Scotland. So.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah. You're right.
I think that's when CM Punk comes back too, because he was talking like he's ready to come back.
He's close. He's got to be. It's pretty crazy.
Yeah, I think he comes back, and that's when that match happens with however many people are in that stadium or wherever they're doing it.
Yeah, like 15,000, 16,000 or something. They're taking a lot of shit for that. I don't know why they'd go to a small stadium either, to be honest. There's a lot of bigger places that they could be doing.
They were just in... Where were they at the first Clash of the Castle?
Cardiff.
Yeah, and it was about 62,000 around there.
That's good. And they could do that. We're talking about soccer stadiums, man. There's soccer stadiums all over fucking Europe. It's crazy. The UK, all that shit, they're everywhere. 15,000. That's embarrassing.
Yeah, they do that on a weekly show now.
Yeah, yeah, right, seriously. Leanna Taylor,
NXT this weekend just about did that.
Yeah, no, and they will. Yeah, they are going to do that this weekend. Leanna Taylor, why can't they do the Andre the Giant Battle Royal on a 2-hour freaking pre-show? Why do they have to take up precious time on SmackDown? These are very fair questions. Very fair questions. I don't know. That's the answer. I'm not sure. Well, let me ask you a question. And what's up, Liana? How you doing? Are all the slots for the tag team match filled?
I believe so.
I guess they can just add another team if they want to.
Yeah, they haven't been shy doing that.
Because I've heard...
I'm pretty sure they have, though.
I've heard a dumb rumor.
Okay.
It was from stupid-ass Matt Hardy himself. He got... Yeah. For some reason, I don't know what their status is with AEW, but he got asked on a podcast that if it's possible that if they could be a part of this fucking tag team match. And the way that he answered it was as stupid as Matt Hardy is. So I don't know if it's possible. I don't know. Honestly, I didn't read the article, so I'm not even sure if it actually happened the way that the headline said it did. But I'm pretty sure it did, because anything's possible with Matt Hardy because he's a fucking moron. And Fake's going to be happy when Rebby Hardy takes him for everything he's worth. So that makes me happy too.
Can I revoke my cash-in prediction? Because I just realized Damian Priest is in the six-pack match. I didn't know that.
Yes, you're allowed to. Yes, you can revise.
All right. He's not cashing in at WrestleMania.
Yep. He's eating the pin. He could eat the pin to save Roman. You know what I mean? So Roman has a beef to stick around and maybe get the title back off of Cody because Damian's dumbass got in the way. Yeah, I don't like it either. Hearing Drew Cody coming out was cringy as fuck. I agree with that, old school. Papa Dot, a lot of people are saying The Rock has overshadowed Roman Reigns in this Mania buildup. He has. He's made him look like the younger brother. Go ahead.
There's two things I just thought about. Do you think that yeah, where was I going with this? Yeah, okay, you know how they did the whole Seth Rollins is distracted with The Rock and Roman, so
Yeah.
that Drew McIntyre, could just sneak in there. Do you think we could run into that same problem with Cody Rhodes being distracted with The Rock so much as you not focus on Roman and underestimating him like everyone else is?
Yeah, we could. I think you're starting to see the light, buddy. I think you're starting to see the
No,
reason.
I don't want
Yeah.
to.
Come on, man. Put your fingers to the sky, baby. We the one.
If Roman wins, it kills Cody Rhodes. I don't care what they do after this. It's been 2 years in a row. No one's going to want to see a third match. It's over.
It won't kill Cody Rhodes. He'll be fine. He'll shake it off. Look, he could be a great Raw champion. Why can't he be the Raw champion? Why is everyone being so baby?
That's not the title he wants.
You can't always get what you want. But if you cry sometimes, you might just find, Cody. You might just find The Rock will make you bleed. Woo! Oh, yeah. The Rock will make you bleed. He did. He made his ass bleed. The only way I'd care about the Hardys in the current day is if they did a reunion with Lita, which is not going to happen with Rebby still around. Good point. You might be right, by the way. It could be death for Cody if he loses. I just don't know if I care.
I care. You have a weird thing with Cody Rhodes, right? You hate his music. You hate all this thing. Like his music is great, first of all.
So I've always hated Cody Rhodes. I like Cody has always come off when he left. I was like, "Fuck you, man, you bitter ass bitch." Yeah, he kept always talking about how my daddy always told me that I had movie star good looks. My daddy always told me. Shut the fuck up. Shut up. Shut up. Your daddy also fucking produced Gold Dust. Shut the fuck up. Your fuck family's got some fucked up tendencies. Shut the fuck up. Listen to me. I told the world what happened. Cody Rhodes, he's not a bad looking guy, but he's like a fucking 6. He's like a fucking 6. Cody Rhodes is a fucking 6, and that was before the neck tattoo. Listen, he was a 6, right? And he got a fucking dime. A dime. Brandy Rhodes, she might be awful as a human being, but she's a dime, okay? And that changes the set of rules when a 6 gets a dime. You have to fucking start doing some shit that you didn't think was possible. You got to start living up to dime shit, and you don't got dime shit potential. What are you going to do, Cody Rhodes? You're going to fake it till you make it. You're going to put a tattoo on your neck. You're going to get a white fucking dog. You're going to be fucking crazy and weird. You're going to do matches on the internet with Kurt Angle because Brandy didn't want to stay an announcer in WWE. That's how I feel WWE birthed AEW, because they did not want to let Brandy Rhodes' untalented, uncoordinated fucking ass do anything outside of stay behind that mic and ring announce, which she was very good at. Very good at. And she didn't want to do it. So she was like, Cody, you're very attractive. You know why I know you're attractive? Because I chose you. Look at me. Obviously, I'm right. You're hot. And guess what else? You're a top star like your daddy told you. Fuck that. How hard could it be to make our own company? How hard can it be? This is how hard it can be. You sign your fucking rights over to Tony goddamn Khan, and then you lose your own company and have to go back to WWE. But he did such a good job and everything, he got to keep his terrible fucking theme song. And yes, it's a horrible song.
It is not. It is a great song. All right. Wrestling theme songs have never had the best lyrics. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. All right. Next thing I know, you're gonna start telling me Zack Ryder's song is bad. All right. That song was great, just awful lyrics.
It's better than The Kingdom. Listen.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, there's a new version of Kingdom coming out tonight.
Is there really? Oh my.
Yeah.
I can accept the fact that it's a fantastic theme song. Like, it does everything that a theme song should do, and it's great for that. But as an actual functioning song, it's dog shit. It's dog shit. Musically, lyrically, pacing wise, it's a horrible song. If that song was not introducing a wrestler, it would be a horrible fucking song.
Okay, well, I feel like that's a lot of songs.
No, Alter Bridge. No, I don't. The Metalingus, I don't think was meant to be a wrestling theme. But goddamn it, that works. Oh, but their second one was the one for whatchamacallit. Yeah, and that's a banger. That's a good song. Alter Bridge makes really good ass fucking music, man.
I'm not gonna lie though, whenever it first started, I think I even tweeted this out. I was like, this is another fucking generic guitar song with like nothing else to it. And then I heard it and I was like, I was wrong. Holy shit. I think Jeff Huffman even called me out. He's like, that's fucking Alter Bridge. What are you doing?
Oh, yeah. Like, do not talk about Alter Bridge poorly in front of Jeff Huffman. He will fuck your world up, buddy. Like, the only thing you could do worse is to upset him about Avenged Sevenfold. My God.
No, I wouldn't do that.
He got that bat tattooed on him.
Did he?
I think he did. Yeah, I don't think I made that up. I'm pretty sure he did. Like, you're so lame. You're so lame. He got a stupid St. Louis blue thing tattooed on. This dude was like, he'd never done anything. No smoking, no drinking, but he gets two ugly ass tattoos. Jesus Christ.
You know, when I was younger, I wanted the Avenged Sevenfold bat. All right? I'm not opposed to it now.
God. Yeah, I just saw them. In concert.
Yeah, I saw your video.
Yeah,
I saw them last year. It was really good.
They were so good. They were so much fucking fun. I had a blast. That was the second time I saw them in 2009 with Dream Theater as well. They were. That was good. That was a good show. That was a good show.
I would love to see him back then.
Oh, that was a good. And Portnoy was the drummer for him at that time. That's when he had just left Dream Theater. It was awesome. It was so awesome.
They were on I have like a bucket list of bands I want to see. Later this year, I'm going to go see Korn. So it should be fun.
That's a good one. I'm hoping soon. So Journey's coming in a couple of weeks. I want to see them. I've seen them before, but I think this is the last tour with the Filipino kid. And I think they're getting a new singer again, going on the next tour. This tour, I think it's them. Shit. I know it's Toto. But I don't think, I'd see Toto. That'd be fine. But I think Heart is on this tour as well. But even if they're not, they are on the one that I really want to see. Journey's coming back in August. And it's them, Def Leppard, Heart, and Steve fucking Miller Band. I'm like, oh my God. I don't even care if most of those guys aren't even alive anymore. I got to see that show.
Yeah, it's a good lineup. Oh
my God. That's going to be so much fun. I got to see that. So there's a lot of good shows coming up. Who else? There's a bunch. Bruce Springsteen's coming.
Going on tour.
Who? Sting?
Yeah, Stained.
Oh, Stain. I think I said Sting. Standing out and SOS. No, I know Stain. Panic Pun's seeing Primus in May, so I'm stoked. You're seeing Primus?
Nice.
You're gonna do the South Park song? I hope so. You know what I saw last night?
What?
Kong! I went and saw the new Kong.
What was it?
Oh my God, it was great. It was great. It's kind of like the Cody Rhodes theme song. It wasn't necessarily a good movie.
Fuck my life.
But it worked for what it was supposed to be, which was an absolute chaotic spectacle. It was great. It was. Have you watched the other monster movies in this latest Monsterverse?
No.
I would recommend you doing so. Now, I'm a kaiju kid from the old days. I love back when they were in goddamn really poor costumes and poor miniaturized sets beating the crap out of each other. But since about 2015, they've had this new Monsterverse. A few Godzilla movies started it. Skull Island in 2017 really set it on fire. It was awesome. And then King of Monsters melted everyone's fucking faces off. So damn good. Go watch all these movies. They're fantastic. And then Godzilla and Kong a couple years back was great. So last night, we went and saw the latest movie, which is Godzilla and Kong New Kingdom. And man, this was like old school kaiju. Like it reminded me of Godzilla Monsters Go Crazy. It's just this crazy ass battle royal style Titan movie where all the Titans just start fucking each other up. That's what this movie was like. It was awesome. It was just, it didn't lack a lot of, it didn't have a lot of reason, but it did not lack awesomeness. It was just great.
Nice.
Yeah. So
There's a lot. I've never really been a movie guy, probably because I've been so obsessed with wrestling my whole life. So I just always gave wrestling all my time.
There's
So
room
like
for both.
90% of classic movies you throw at me, I'll just be like, nope, never seen it.
Oh, you can watch them with me. I'll get you to watch some of them. I'll change your goddamn life, dude. Yeah, man, I'm telling you, we'll get some goodness. I'll get some TV shows into you. I'm going to culture you up. Yeah.
I have a pretty good amount of TV shows. I like TV shows.
Have you seen Letterkenny?
Nope.
Oh, you ain't seen a fucking thing. You ain't seen Letterkenny? You ain't seen Shoresy? God damn it. How much of Rick and Morty have you seen?
2 episodes.
Oh my God, toxic! What the fuck, man?
But if it makes you feel any better, I've seen every episode of Family Guy from season 1 to 14. I think 17 actually.
Right, they're at 23 now or something. So
Jesus Christ.
yeah, I know, it's scary. What about Archer?
I've never watched them chronologically, but I used to watch it whenever it would randomly come on.
I'm losing faith. Yeah, Fake. We may have to bring it back. We may have to bring some watching in Discord back. Toxic needs culture. We got to culture him up. We got to culture him up. You got to get on them kaiju movies, dude. These Titan movies are badass. If you're lacking for a little bit of content, tell me, get yourself some content. There's good kaiju out there.
We'll get there.
Yeah,
we'll get around to it.
We'll get there, man. What else do we got tonight, man? What else is on your mind in the wrestling world? We've actually already done well over an hour. Not that I'm on a time crunch tonight. What else we got tonight?
Real quick, do you want to run through just all the matches and do predictions?
Yes, absolutely. I do. You got the card in front of you?
Yeah.
I do.
Okay.
Now
so I guess you can just shoot them off then.
Okay,
Yeah.
no, it's good either way. I'll do night 1. You can do night 2.
All right.
Night 1. I'll go bottom to top. Rey Mysterio and Dragon Lee versus Santos Escobar and Tom and Nick Mysterio.
I don't think there's a doubt in my mind that Ray's losing.
Yeah, right.
I think Ray and Dragon Lee are winning this.
Yeah, gotta.
Who's taking the pin? Dominic?
I think Ray pins him.
Yeah.
I don't know why they just don't have another singles match between those two.
I don't know. I would have preferred that, honestly. I feel bad for Carlito.
Why'd they bring him back?
Poor guy.
Why'd they bring him back? What was the point?
I love Carlito. Why did he change his music, too? I liked his old song.
Yeah, right. Because of COVID, you can't spit in people's faces. What the fuck? I mean, that's so stupid. Brown Velvet. Who do you guys think the Money in the Bank cash-in will be on? World Heavyweight Champion or WWE Championship?
Neither.
Yeah, probably
Paul.
neither. Yeah, yeah, he's gonna go after the United States Championship. Damian Priest is shooting for the middle. I don't know if it'll be at WrestleMania, but I think it's at this point, if he cashes in on anybody, it would have to be the Raw Championship. There's too much going on with the Smack. All jokes aside, too much is going on. You can't insert him in there too.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on one second. Gun Cannon. Speaking of Shoresy, Dave, did you see the guy who played Hitchcock played a single game for the ECHL team? Then the team folded a 9th or 2. Or really? I didn't know that. No, that's fucking awesome. This guy is on the show. His name is Ted Hitchcock, and it's really funny because if you say it really fast, it sounds like 10 Hitchcock. But the actor who played him, you'll get that joke eventually if you ever watch Shoresy. The actor who played him was at an actual like first round fucking pick. I think it was like the 9 pick or the 4 pick or something in the NHL at one point. Yeah, like the early 90s or late 80s or some shit. It's crazy.
Nice.
Yeah. All right. Bianca Belair, Naomi, and Jade Cargill versus Damage Katarl. This is an obvious one to me.
Yeah, like there's no fucking chance. I would put my soul on it almost that Damage Control would lose.
They have to lose. Have
Like
to.
obviously Bianca, like Jade Cargill's coming out, Bianca Belair, like it's stars versus, yeah, Damage Control.
Yeah, the remnants of Damage Control. And I
Yeah.
love Asuka and Kairi Sane, but their titles aren't going to be on the line in this match. So it doesn't really matter. Who cares? If they're going to lose, it's going to be a bad night for Damage Control. Everyone's losing. I think titles leaving. I think it's a bad night for Damage Control. And it starts with them.
Yeah, they're done after WrestleMania, I think. I think they're breaking up. All of them. They all go their separate ways.
Yep, except for
Maybe
Asuka.
I'm expecting too much.
I think the Kabuki Warriors stay together. They love each other. They'll stay together.
Yeah, that's fair.
But yeah, poor Dakota Kai. I don't know what she does. Gotta figure something out. But Bianca Belair, Naomi, and Jade Cargill, what a team they look like. My God.
That shot at the end of SmackDown last week.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. Just really, really cool stuff. And Jade, she seems like a real star. Like an actual star.
I like her music too. I know I keep doing the whole music thing.
No, it's okay.
But it's important.
It is important. It's Huffman in the chat. Look in my eyes. What do you see? No. CM Punk has no match in Philly. Nice. What's up there, Huffy baby? You still got that fucking bat tattoo? Weirdo. Yep. You got that fucking bat tattoo? You weirdo. We were making fun of you earlier. It's okay. We said his name too many times. It's like Candyman. He shows up.
Yep.
Because he's from Missouri and they just simply have nothing else to do. Brown Velvet. I wouldn't mind if those beautiful black queens triple team me. Now, you started out with a beautiful sentiment and then you ended it with filth, flarf, and filth, man. Yeah. And also, second. The 6-pack ladder match for the Undisputed Tag Team Championship. Judgment Day. The Damian Priest, the match he's already in. Versus Awesome Truth versus DIY versus New Day versus New Catch Republic versus A-Town Down Under. Who you got?
I think I got New Day.
Just
because
Day? You think Big E's coming back?
Not yet.
Not yet.
I would like him to.
I
don't think it's time yet.
No, he's not. I don't think he didn't look very big last time I saw him.
Where the fuck is Pretty Deadly? Aren't they in here?
I thought they were too. But I'm going to go with Awesome Truth.
All right.
I'm going to go with Awesome Truth.
I'll agree. You say New Day too? Or do you think just one is winning?
Oh, yeah. You know what? Oh, I forgot. It's 2 now. Awesome Truth wins the Raw titles. Yeah, and then New Day wins the SmackDown. No.
All right, I like that.
I don't know if I like it. I don't know if I even like it. I'll go with
I think it makes too much sense, though.
No, you know who needs it? DIY. DIY needs it. They haven't done shit. They need this. I'll go DIY, and they're moving to SmackDown. No, they can't do that. They can't. There's too many moving parts with the way. I don't know if that works. I don't know what to do. Shit. You know what? Let Judgment Day keep one of the titles then. I don't fucking know. Oh, my God.
Yeah, I was about to say that too. But, all right, you go Judgment Day and someone, and I'll keep Awesome Truth and whatever the fuck I said, New Day.
As long as it's not A-Town Down Under.
Oh,
I don't like them. Austin Theory
I don't like them together.
Yes, definitely. I don't like it. The Usos, the Battle of the Usos, Jimmy versus Jay.
It's Jay.
Gotta be Jay.
Sorry, Jimmy.
Gotta be Jay.
There's no way he's losing that.
Yeah, these feel obvious.
I figured it out, though.
Go ahead.
The United States title is on night 2. So Damian gets done with night 1. He loses the title. Night 2, he goes and catches it.
There you go.
We'll get there.
You made it work, buddy. You just keep on chugging. You'll make it work. I believe in you. Yes, Jey Uso. Got to be Jay. Main event Jay needs this big time. And it's when we get these Uso matches and the Uso starts losing and all this, it makes me a little bit more worried that maybe Roman will keep the title, but I don't know. I know. It scares me. Scares me. Intercontinental Championship, Gunther versus Sami Zayn.
I don't know if it's a hot take or not, but Sammy's taking it. It's over for Gunther.
You think?
I think so. I think it's been long enough. Like, his run was really good. I don't think it needs to be too much longer. I mean, obviously, he can handle that.
Sure.
But I think Sami Zayn, at this point, he just would do really good with a title run. Like he said it months ago. He's like, I need a title match at WrestleMania. He finally got it after all these little loops, and now I think it's time. Give him the title.
It's tough. It's tough. I think Fake's right. I mean, I've been hearing a lot of rumors of Ilya Dragunov coming up to the main roster very soon. And I think Gunther's going to retain, and he eventually is going to lose it to Ilya. He's beaten everybody. And I don't look. The reason why I think Sammy's in trouble is whenever you get your trainer is a guy who couldn't beat Gunther. Why the fuck would you want him training you?
Actually, that's a really good point.
Why? You can't. What is he going to train you to lose? That's the only thing that he has learned how to do in his matches with Gunther is lose. That's all he can train you. And I like him.
Look, all right. You said you don't like when wrestling makes sense, okay? Or you like whenever there's confusion.
I like when there's
Perfect
pain.
example.
I like when there's pain. I like when everybody suffers a little bit. And Sami Zayn losing will make a lot of people unhappy, and that makes me happy. So,
yeah,
I'm a sick fuck.
Fair.
I like a quick fuck. Yeah, Gunther retains, and I'm with Vic. I love Ilya Dragunov. I don't like Ilya Dragunov, by the way. I don't like him. He looks weird. I believe he has an alien face, and I just don't like him. Yes, he looks like he's a half Vulcan or something. I don't know. There's something fucked up. Like he wasn't done baking. Like his mom squeezed him out a little bit too early, and he wasn't fully fucking baked. It's not good. But he will be great to take the title off Gunther. Yeah, of course you don't like Ilya. Why? What is there to like? He takes all the damage. He weighs 97 pounds. Stop it. He's not that tough. He's fuck him, fuck Hook. I can't stand it. But I go Gunther. I go Gunther. Women's World Championship match. Rhea Ripley, mommy, versus the man, the Puritan man, Becky Lynch. Toxic. Toxic Piplup.
Whoops.
Are you there? Yes, I hear you.
Hello? Okay. You said,
Yes.
again,
Yes.
you like when people are unhappy.
Yes.
Becky Lynch?
Ooh.
Is that your pick? No, that's your pick, not mine.
No, I'm going with mommy. I'm going with mommy, dude. Mommy's going to give her the stink face.
That would be a good point.
It'd be awesome. I hope she gives her one, man. It would be great.
Oh, God.
It would be awesome.
She
Yep.
out of the way for it or something. I don't know.
I think there's a chance Becky can win this. Yeah, geez, yeah, she moves out of the way and like just sticks
I
her
hope
foot up
not.
and puts it right up her squeater. There's definitely a chance Becky can win just because of who she is. You know, she's Bex. She could definitely get the win. But
Yeah, but she can go be Bailey or something later down the SummerSlam.
True.
Or not now.
stay away from Mummy. Because honestly, Jade Cargill and Rhea Ripley is gonna be, even though they can't happen for a while. Although a trade could make it possible. We'll see. I'd love to see Jade Cargill and Rhea Ripley at some point.
It could be next year's WrestleMania.
Yeah, very well could. Main event of night one, Rock and Roman Reigns versus Cody and Seth.
I think this is the one I'm most confident on. As crazy as that. Well, yeah. I think with Monday night's main event, the fact that they just went ahead and teased like bloodline rules,
Yeah.
I think they're just kind of solidifying it for me that the Rock and Roman are winning.
Yeah.
And then it puts all the doubt on like all the casuals' minds that, oh shit, what do we do now? He's got all these obstacles to come over.
Yeah, let me tell you, after Rock and Roman win on night one, a lot of people are going to be visiting the rope store, which is coincidentally located next to the Rickety Stool store. Very convenient. Very convenient. The rope store always being conveniently located next to the Rickety Stool store. And a lot of people are going to be visiting both of those places, or at least one on night one, the other one on night two. The night one, there will be a lot of Rickety Stool sales, is all I'm saying.
I have a question though.
Yes.
Do you think if Cody and Seth somehow win, then we're fucked for night two?
I don't think that there's a good outcome for night one that lets us know about anything for night two. We're going to have
Guess that's
all
fair.
types of anxiety going into night two. Everyone's butthole is going to be puckered. But the Bloodline Rules match has to happen for all this to work, for this to be the biggest main event in the history, for us to possibly get Cena, who's been teased on a bus, for us to get Austin, who just makes all the sense in the fucking world. This has got to happen. So I'm going to accept it, butthole fully puckered. This is going to happen, and they're going to win night one. Night two, everything else is going to go the way that it's supposed to go, and everything will be happy. So happy together. But yeah, I think it's going to be a crazy night one, and then we go to night two. You got the card for night two?
Yep.
Rock me, Amadeus.
All right. Probably my least anticipated match, unless they just do something of significance. Bobby Lashley and the Street Profits, Jesus, versus the Final Testament.
First off, Bobby Lashley and the Street Profits sound like a really bad band, one that would open up for like Springsteen. It's Bobby Lashley and the Street Profits. Fuck off. I'm going to go with the Final Testament. They got to win. They got to win this. They have to. Karrion Kross has got to get some sort of momentum. I like the Authors of Pain, Toka and Razor from the Ninja Turtles. I love those guys. They got to win. Let's get Bobby and the Street Profits away from each other. The Street Profits are too good. Bobby Lashley, I'm sorry. It's over. Goodbye. Fuck off.
I agree with everything you just said. Okay.
Nice.
But I'm still gonna go Bobby Lashley.
Fair.
Honestly, neither of these teams do anything for me. I'm not drawn in by either of these.
Yeah.
It's just I don't really care about this match. I'm glad they made it a street fight, because honestly, this is in a regular match, I would be making like food or doing something else.
Yeah, your pee break match.
Yeah.
What else we got?
Anyway, LA Knight versus AJ Styles, the match that no one else cares about but me.
I'm finding myself a hard time, and I like both of these guys, but it is a hard match to care about. It just feels lost, feels buried.
Well, it is. It's a huge WrestleMania.
Yeah, it's rough because it shouldn't. AJ Styles is awesome. He's one of the greatest performers of our generation. He came back jacked. Holy God, he's like, oh, Randy Orton, you think you're muscled up? How about this? Yep. He came out like Macho Man coming back in the late 90s. It was fucking crazy. I think LA Knight, as much as I don't want to see AJ lose at WrestleMania, but LA Knight's had a huge year, and I think he's got to capitalize it because it hasn't really gone the way a lot of people wanted it to go. They never gave him the United States Championship, really. They didn't really give him any great opportunity to show him in that next level. So he's got to get the win over AJ Styles, right?
I think so. I just love AJ Styles.
I do
and I'm so biased
too.
that I almost want to pick him, even though I know every smart instinct in me is telling me LA Knight's gonna win.
Now, from what I'm hearing,
AJ Styles is supposed to be getting a new entrance.
I was about to say, from what I'm hearing, he is getting from his own words, he's getting a new theme song.
I hope he needs one. Well,
You don't
actually,
think he
no, I
needs
like
one?
his song.
I think he needs one. I think he's right. I think the "You Don't Want None" does not fit his current persona. So I think that's perfect.
I'm being biased again. Like, I like the song, but it doesn't fit. It doesn't fit.
That's fair. Sorry, I'm dying.
There you go.
Yeah.
Will I be bold? Fuck it. Just for disagreement's sake, I'll go AJ Styles.
AJ Styles versus LA Knight. Yeah, fair enough. Next.
U.S. title match, Logan Paul versus Kevin Owens versus Randy Orton.
This match has show stealer written all over it. Doesn't it? I mean, really, this match has got a chance to steal the fucking weekend. Okay? And I know we got a over the hill Randy Orton and we got a fat Kevin Owens, but Logan Paul is fantastic in the ring. He just is. He knows what to do. Orton is still Orton, and KO is still KO. This is going to be a hell of a match. Dude, it's so hard. It's going to be the fall of Logan Paul. Give me Randy Orton.
So?
Yeah, give me the Viper.
Oh, I would love that.
Give me the Viper. Give me the Viper. I'm going to go with Randy.
Hey,
Randy winning, yep.
You want Randy to win it for 5 minutes?
Yeah. Because then we know what's going to happen. Here comes Damian.
I think Logan retains.
Yeah.
I hope
it's
not. It's
very possible.
I think they missed an opportunity. Because here's what I think KO and Orton are going to cost each other. But they missed an opportunity with this tag team. Right? They could have called it R-KO. They could have called it RKOins. Like, come on, it's so easy. It's right there.
RKOins is right there. It has to be done. Nay, it must be done. Yeah, it's got to happen. It's probably the hardest match to predict of the whole night, the whole weekend. It's tough. I mean, like Logan Paul. If you pick Logan Paul, it's like you're just Logan Paul. You're just picking the incumbent. You're picking the champion because he's the champion. It's just a hard spot. But yeah,
I'm specifically picking him because I know he's a great wrestler and I hate him. I literally hate him as a human.
Me too. Me too.
So it's a win-win for me. If he wins, then I was right. Then if he loses, then good.
Yeah, right. I can't believe his stupid fucking prime is on the ring now.
I hate that. I hate that he just wins.
Yeah, he just continues to fail upwards, and it just makes me so mad.
Yeah.
Oh, it's just annoying.
Insane.
Oh, I hate it. But I'm gonna go with Randy.
All right. I'll stick with Logan.
I'm gonna go with Randy, and somewhere Kavos will smile.
Yeah.
Because Logan the bad person.
True.
Next.
The next match with a big entrance again. I can't wait for all these. Io Sky versus Bailey.
Why did Bailey get Paramore?
They said she could use it.
Really?
Yeah, there was a Instagram or some sort of clip that they said they confirmed it.
No shit.
That she can use it. She has permission to use it now. If WWE lets her use it or not, who knows?
I like it. I know she wanted him to play him out.
Oh, I don't know if she got them physically there, but I think she has permission to use the song.
I know she wants. Eventually, I know that's what she wants. That'd be fucking cool. I would love if she was able to do that, and then Io was able to get Poppy again, like she did in NXT.
Oh yeah,
that'd be cool. I just saw Poppy too. She's so hot. Poppy's she is, man. Like her music's so weird. That was a weird show.
Yeah, it is.
It was a weird show. She put on a weird show because it was. You know what it was like? Do you remember Blade? Do you remember the movie Blade?
I know of it.
Okay, there's a scene, when you watch it, you'll know what I mean. There's a scene where he's going through a weird club and there's like businessmen, tourists or something. I guess they're all vampires, and they're all smoking these weird cigarettes and stuff and looking in like this dark room. And there's these K-pop girls that are like in schoolgirl outfits that are singing in this weird tone. And like K-pop-ish type stuff before K-pop was a thing. Yeah, it was, that's what it reminded me of. And that infused with baby metal.
I like baby metal.
I like baby metal too.
Big fan.
Yeah. How can you not be? Give me chocolate. Good shit. But I'm going with Bailey.
Yeah, me too.
I'm going with Bailey.
This is her big career moment. Probably the biggest match of her career.
This is her redemption.
Biggest moment, maybe.
Yeah. No, absolutely. Yep. Bailey needs this win. And Io's been a good champion. I like Io Sky. I think she's still got a hell of a future left in WWE. She's great. But Bailey's time is now. You know, she was once known as the female John Cena. Well, Io's time is up. Bailey's time is now. Now, you can't see her. Her time is now. And Bailey needs this. She really did a great job as leader of Damage Katarl. She had a great pop when everybody came back. It was cool to see. Bailey deserves this run. She's worked hard for it. It's time. She's going to be a good champion on SmackDown too. She's a badass.
When was her last Mania match?
Fuck.
Because I remember there being a whole thing that didn't she not have a match on 37 after the pandemic? even though she kind of carried the pandemic.
Yeah, I think that's about
I remember
right.
that. And I don't remember
she did have.
last.
I guess she did have a match last year. What did she do last year? Fake. I don't even remember.
Did she?
What did she do? Wasn't memorable.
Oh fuck.
Did she lose to somebody? Did she lose a match? Her and
Was it
Io
like
and
a damage
Dakota versus
control?
Becky, Trish, and Lita. Oh, really?
Yeah, that sounds kind of forgettable.
Yeah,
To be
was it
fair, like
forgettable?
it's a big one on paper, but
Feels forgettable. And Fake loves them
yeah.
them ladies. Nope. They hate Jason Bailey. Io run has been forgettable, unfortunately. Yeah, overall, I don't think it was a bad run, but yeah, it will be kind of forgettable. She'll be fine though. I don't think the run hurts her. I don't think the run hurt her at all. All right, what else we got?
World Heavyweight Championship: Seth Rollins versus Drew McIntyre.
Ooh, everything's pointing to Drew.
Yep.
Everything's pointing to Drew. Doesn't
Broken
mean that. Yeah.
Dreams, bring it back.
You think? I think it
Please.
happens.
I think he said something about a new song too.
Yeah, it should. He should. Drew should win this. Seth has had a good run, but it's definitely. It sucks because this is such a bad weekend. If he loses, for him, it's such a bad weekend. He loses. If Cody also loses, is he kind of responsible for Cody losing because they lost night one? There's a lot here that's going to be laid at the feet of Seth freaking Rollins for getting his nose in other people's businesses, and now it's very possible he's going to lose that title as well.
Yeah, but if Seth takes the pin, I'm trying to think, because I know they can make a storyline with Seth going after Cody or distracting him or something during this.
Yeah.
Because he couldn't focus on Drew, and because wrestling makes a lot of sense, that's, he'll go after Cody Rhodes for the undisputed title. Well, no, he said he was going to change the name to the WWE Championship, but we'll see. He can go after him for that title, and I think that'd be a good, maybe a Saudi show.
Yeah.
Backlash.
Definitely.
There you go.
Definitely. Punk being on commentary matters.
Oh, I can't wait.
That's going to be good. There's always the possibility of Damian Priest cashing in. So.
Oh, God.
We'll see. But yeah, I'm going with Drew.
Yeah, me too. Have I told you my Drew McIntyre story?
Oh, please do.
I was at an NXT house show back in 2017. Someone I knew someone who worked there, and I got tickets like front row or whatever,
nice.
right? And I got so invested in the main event. I think it was like Drew McIntyre and Andrade or something. I got so invested that I wasn't paying attention that they were like running straight at me, and Drew McIntyre like speared him onto my lap, and his shoulder hit me dead in the nose.
Really?
Yeah, it was great.
Did you get any of it caught on camera?
No, it was a house show. I don't know how you could, if I could find a way to like contact them and ask for house show footage. I don't think they, but that would be great to get on video.
Cool. That would be cool.
And then he came back and he was like, "My bad," and fucking like shook my hand or whatever. That was great.
I went to a Raw a couple of years ago, and I got two interesting things that happened that night. I did get to see Cody Rhodes, which was cool. Or he had just got hurt, or there was it was the show that he got hurt or something. But in the crowd, there was these two fucking kids. They were not old. They were sitting a few. This is so funny to me because it would later become a thing. Like I now I'm seeing other people do this. But these two kids, they start singing. They went like this. They went, "Adrenaline in my soul, something, Cody Rhodes." Yeah. That's where it started. It was at my fucking Raw in Hartford, Connecticut. But the other thing that happened, and I got to find the video again. I have it. It's on my old phone. I think it was the first time that the goddamn Bray Wyatt song, when they started playing the right and the red crate, that fucking song. They started playing that. How they played it at that fucking show off camera. because they were playing all kinds of weird stuff. They played it there, and the lights went down and everything. And I was with somebody. I was with my girlfriend at the time, and I said to her, I said, that was weird. That was weird. That because because I'm hip to the game. I know wrestling really well.
Yeah.
And like when something is not the normal. They play a lot of games. They're the White Rabbit song. Thank you. It was so I remembered them doing it, and then I went and I looked at the videos, and sure the fuck enough, it was. And now I gotta fucking find it because it's on my old phone. And it was like, holy shit. And now with him being dead, it was just, man, that was so fucking cool. That was such a cool return.
God, I would have given anything to like be at one of those shows like that, to be at the show where he did that last promo or the big return promo.
Oh my God. Oh, heartbreaking. It's so hard to even talk about Bray.
I don't know. Did you watch? I don't want to go too much into it because I'm not even gonna lie. I fucking couldn't breathe. I was like bawling my eyes. And did you watch the documentary?
I watched clips. I can't bring myself. I don't want to be sad yet. It's gonna be so
rough.
sad, man.
Yeah. It was really good though. I love that documentary.
So it's
they did a really good job.
Wrestling and wrestlers have like really fucked up stories sometimes. You got that one. There's gonna be a lot of sadness that goes with it. You got the Von Erichs, but there's one that people don't talk about a lot. And I'm gonna fuck some of this up, but like the guy who coached Kurt Angle. Like one of the early coaches, he's got a movie about him too. Do you remember? Do you know what I'm talking about?
I have no clue.
Let me find the guy's name. Steve Carell played him in this movie, and he was a wrestling coach. He fucking murders a guy. It's happened in real fucking life. Yeah. Kurt Angle. Wait, what the hell was the name of it? Shit. He was Steve Carell. Steve Carell. Wrestling coach. Yeah, wrestling movie. Yeah, it's called Foxcatcher. Yeah. The film's plot is loosely based on the events surrounding what's his fucking name? Fucking John DuPont. Yeah, John DuPont. That he was one of the coaches of motherfucking for Kurt Angle, Dave Schultz. He murdered that's who murdered Dave Schultz was John DuPont.
Holy shit.
Yeah. And Kurt Angle has a fucking connection to him. There's craziness.
I need to watch that.
Yeah, that's a good one. It's a good movie, too. Steve Carell kills it in that movie. Sub Dave Keemstars. Cray. Well, yeah.
Yeah, that's where I was. That's where I was before this stream. We did like a 3.5 hour stream on Keemstar. Oh my God.
What, you did not recording?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. What did he do now? I mean, I've been seeing.
He fired the LolCow podcast editor so he could hire his friend.
Yeah. Look, listen. Keemstar, this is the same guy who keeps. He basically wants to do the LolCow podcast without the LolCows. Okay?
Yeah, that's literally, Dave, that's literally what he did last night.
Yes.
He went through the docket himself, which was meant for the LolCows to react to, and wondered why he was done with it in 10 minutes.
He's a fucking idiot. He cannot get past himself. Every time that he starts something new that starts getting success, the same thing happens. You could almost watch him start having resentment for its success because it's not his, because it's not his own. And then he does shit like this because he can't fucking deal because he's a goddamn child. This dude, he wins. He fucking wins. People continue to forget who he is, and he wins. And then he continues to do this. It's why I love it. I love it. I live for this shit. This is like fucking heroin to me. He ain't ever changing. He's going to tank this fucking show too. It's awesome. Oh my God. Oh, Danny boy. He's never changing. Fuck. That's another one that I'm just so happy that I've had pegged since day fucking one. Old Danny boy.
Oh, God.
Jesus. Just get out of your way. The show is doing its job. LolCows is doing the job. People are enjoying it. There might be some tweaks that need to be made. Like, there's always going to be the people who are like, what the fuck's Tommy C's deal? There's always going to be them, but it works. It works. The show works as it is. You do not need to be a huge part of it. You need to be the disenchanted. Why can't he just be like the Jedi Ghost? Just go Ghost Jedi Keemstar. You don't need to fucking do anything major. If you want to do something major, go really bring back Drama Alert. Go do it like full fucking time, like not the Snapchat shit. Bring it back full scale, full show. You can still do all the other stuff and do that too. That's where people want you. And that's the only place that people really want just you. He's going to hate this if he ever hears that, but it's fucking true.
Oh my God.
It's true. That's where they want you, Danny. They don't want you solely on fucking locals. They want the locals. They didn't want just you and Brantley when you and fucking Salvo did that show. They wanted the package. You don't fucking get it. It happens every time. See past your own fucking choices for once, Danny. You win. You win. That's all I got.
I just found this out just now because I was opening Twitter and I was scrolling. Keemstar blocked me today. He was in chat. It's like, this show sucks. I go back on Twitter and he blocked me.
Oh my God. That's beautiful. And he's blocking everyone on Twitter, both on the Local Live podcast Twitter and the Keemstar's main Twitter. Oh my God. Yeah. Yeah, well, there you go. That's what I've got on Dreamy Keemy. Good.
All right. Well,
all right.
Last prediction.
Yes.
The big one. Cody Rhodes, Roman Reigns.
Roman
The day
Reigns.
that. Are you serious? Was that actually a pick?
No, go ahead. Please continue.
This match determines the fate of a lot of people's lives. Very serious business WWE's playing with right here. I gotta be the one. It's Cody Rhodes winning by submission. No, I'm just kidding. By pin.
Yeah, he's gonna tap out. He's gonna tap him out. He's gonna use the STFU.
Oh God.
There is time for play, and there's time for funds. Roman's winning because Cody's the twos and we's the ones. Roman Reigns, and that's my real prediction. I'm going with Roman. We're going to have mass seppuku. Jim Jones is living again. Everyone's drinking the Kool-Aid except for me. No, I'll go with Cody. I'm going to go with Cody. Just because I don't want death. I don't want death for people. I'm going to go with Cody.
Jesus. Because if Cody loses, I think Roman's winning next year against The Rock.
Yeah, he may never lose. He may never lose again.
So then that's at least 2 more years, which is what, 720 days. He's hitting 2,000 if he wins.
Roman's gonna fucking retire as champion. He's gonna do something no one's ever done before. He's gonna like straight up fucking really retire as champ, go away and be done. That Ross, they're gonna basically do the 2K24 storyline. He's just gonna leave. Here's the title.
Oh God!
Bye. Where's the dark horse?
You get the Miz as general manager now.
Yep.
Who doesn't have a WrestleMania match for some reason?
No, he's about to be SmackDown general manager. Well, yeah, he does. The Miz, yes, he does. I heard somebody say that.
Oh,
yes, he does. He's an awesome
That was me. I'm an idiot.
That was you. What is wrong with you?
That was me. Well, you don't need to put 25 people in a match and expect me to remember all
That's
of it.
fair. I did pick the awesome truth. I picked the awesome truth. I started listening to fucking Toxic here. No, you didn't get me. No. Oh, shit. Well, we've done about 2 hours, man. This has been an absolute blast.
Yeah, I love it.
I'm going to be back again.
I'm going to delete my mistweet now.
No, leave it up. It's great.
That's fine.
Tomorrow, I'm going to definitely be doing something again, maybe more wrestling stuff. I'm probably playing WWE 2K24. I think that might be the plan.
During SmackDown?
Oh, shit. No, I'm watching SmackDown. Shit.
The Hall of Fame.
I forgot what day it was. I got lost on days. Yeah, SmackDown. SmackDown tomorrow.
There's no time to spare anymore.
No, you're right. We got to be full gear. I'll be live for SmackDown. I'm going to be live during it. There we go. Easy peasy. Bang, bang, bang. So that solves that. And then live the rest of the weekend. I'll be live for both days of WrestleMania. Might be live for NXTs. You got me for the whole weekend, guys. I got a haircut. I ain't got shit to do. I'm taking off for almost the whole week next week. You will see very little of me. I'm going to Mohegan Sun, and I am not seeing anybody. Everyone's leaving me the fuck alone. I'm going to Mohegan, having a good fucking time, going to that sun deck, and I'm soaking up the sun. That's the plan. This pasty white boy needs some motherfucking sun. That's what I'm going to do. It's going to be like 70 degrees on Monday. Damn it. And I'm going to get me some sun at Mohegan. That's my plan. So
that's Dave's excuse. He's leaving the internet after Cody Rhodes wins. He doesn't want to see everyone on Twitter.
I'm not gonna stand amongst all the dead bodies. It's not happening. I'm not cleaning up after all you guys. Nope. But yeah, that's my plan. I'm gonna be around a lot this weekend. Saturday night, you're gonna see me the whole fucking night. Sunday, expect to see me a lot during the day, and then bye on Monday, bitches. Even though I might try to be available sometime on Monday night for just because that's going to be good.
After Mania?
Hard one to miss.
Oh, it wasn't last year. Jesus Christ, it was awful.
True, good point. But usually it's a hard one to miss.
Yeah.
Once again, Toxic, fucking fantastic having you here, man. I'm having a good time with this show. Tell the kids where they can find you and everything that you're doing.
You can find me on Toxic Piplip channel, where I may or may not talk about wrestling. I think tonight I'm going to do a reaction to the new Cody Rhodes theme and upload that tomorrow because that's fun.
Oh yeah, might as well.
Also, I'm now recording for any drama related stuff, and
get after you're now recording.
I've been streaming for. Yep, I've been streaming for almost 6 hours, and I'm about to go on KX Stream and stream there for another 2.
Come on, Cucky. Get after it. The cuck going to be going to do it. And Toxic's going to be right there with her. Nice. Damn, You're a fucking monster, bro.
It's a busy day. I'm literally doing this all in one day, thank God, because this weekend no one's bothering me.
Smart. Everyone needs to leave you the fuck alone.
Yep. Once tomorrow night rolls around about Pat McAfee time, actually I think that's noon, so.
Oh yeah, you're done.
Yeah. But yeah.
Well, thank you very much, good sir. I do appreciate you. I'm going to go ahead and close out and then get out of here myself.
All right. See you, Dave.
See you later, Toxic. I'll see you next week. I'll let you know what day. Probably Thursday. All
right. Works for me.
See you later, buddy.
All right.
Toxic Piplop, everybody. That's Toxic Piplop, baby. All right. I'm out of here, too. Thank you, Toxic. As always, you're awesome. We'll see you later. Big shout to the chat. Captain Poofer's fake. They hate Jason. I saw the K-Huck there up in there. The cook. Brown Velvet. Jeff the Huff Huffman was in there as well. Love my Jeffy. Have a great night. Real Talk. Take us what I like to call the fuck home. With a little of that Brock Lesnar. Let's go.
Control of your destiny. Lord knows I do it for the family, and that's real. Okay, stop the hate. Can't stand y'all hoes that'll imitate. All you lames in the game trying to perpetrate. Make it hard for a G that'll percolate. Got good shit for your brain. I done came up from spitting my pain. Weed that'll smoke be keeping me sane. Nice with the ice, I'm Patrick Kane, man. You ain't gotta tell them that they close to me. Get cut from the vasectomy. The MCs on the mic can't step to me. Got a place located where the Grammys be. Can't see the spot that I'm after. Now the streets wanna call me master. Got a click that'll bring disaster. We stamp coast like Tampa. Hell yeah, my money long. Did it right, no Armstrong. Hot chicks with beer pong. Damn right, we dead on. Hands up, bitch, everybody on the ground. I'ma stay here like a lost and found. They can't fuck up my melody. How a nigga got bars is a felony. Now they can't fight that feeling. We smoke with millions. Make that quadrillions. These dudes my children. They bet against the team, you gon' need the lotto. I'm trying to be a king, Anthony Soprano. We work hard, ain't nobody that's fresher. You ain't gotta compromise, better analyze. cause they call the boy the Brock Lesnar, bitch. My partner Dave, he dead on. When it comes to smoking, I was in the zone. Take control of your destiny. Lord knows I do it for the family, and that's real. We work hard, ain't nobody that's fresher. You ain't gotta compromise, better analyze, cause they call the boy the Brock Lesnar, bitch. My partner Dave, he dead on. When it comes to smoking, I was in the zone. Take control of your destiny. Lord knows I do it for the family, and that's real.
Real talk, I'm dead on. If you bet on me, you was dead on. My partner Dave, he dead on. Brock Lesnar.
No, not the Brock Lesnar part, but everything else.